Right, I've got the same settings on as the other day, so it should be absolutely fine. So let's come out of this into there. There shouldn't be any music just yet, but there should be very shortly. I'm on the emulator, on the Steam version. Hi, welcome to TedRedwood Gaming, by the way, for whenever I end up putting this on my YouTube channel as well. Don't tell Twitch or YouTube, they hate that stuff, I think. But yes, I've streamed a couple levels of Sonic 2. We got all of the Chaos Emeralds in the first Emerald Hill Zone, and now we will be continuing where we left off. I've got a couple of save files just in case, so let's load one of these bad boys up, see if there's any kind of sound in the game on my phone. So I apologise, you're going to hear two things at once in a second. And if I click go, so I will just turn that down there. Oh dear me, I'm really sorry. I should just plug in my earphones, really. Perfect. We are working, we are buzzing. We are cooking on gas. I'm about 15 seconds behind by the looks of things. That ain't too bad. Right, so, casino night. So, I'm not the biggest fan of this level. It's fine. It's different. I like that it's different. It doesn't seem to pick up much of a bad rap though. I find it incredibly boring, but it's probably because I've played it a million times. I don't know. It seems to be loved by so many people. I think I don't like it so much, maybe because I'm like a hipster or something. But there you go. That's me and Sonic, I suppose. A big fan of Mushroom Hill Zone. Mushroom Hill Zone? That's not the right one. That's in Sonic 3 Knuckles. What am I on about? The next one. You know the next one. Hilltop Zone, that one, yeah, that one's banging. Do love a bit of Hilltop Zone. Again, it doesn't seem to get a rap at all, so I feel bad for it. There's a life there, by the way. That's the only way you can get through, so if you get stuck there, you'll get the life regardless, to be totally honest. But we go up this little elevator here. This isn't like a let's play walkthrough thing or anything, because I'm not that good at the game, quite frankly. But I'm good enough. And now is the time to check. I think if I jump at all, I will just turn into Super Sonic. Let's do a bit of gambling while we're here though. We'll try if we can get to it. Blimey. Blimey, Moses. Get in there. There we go. Everyone likes a bit of gambling. Oh, not anymore. It will do. It's fine. We gambled. We gambled a little bit. Actually won a couple of quid on the World Cup the other day, so that was nice. Refreshing for me to win money on football. It's only like £1.75, but I loved it. Right, let's go Super Sonic. Yeah, so just any jump will do it once you've got all the Chaos Emeralds, which is an absolute nightmare. Like I said on the stream the other day, the port for iPhone and probably all other good phone suppliers and makers. Can I not just run there? That was weird. Yeah, you have to do the double jump, which I quite like because just being in control of it's a lot more fun, isn't it? It's just nicer. Really got to pull my chair in so I can sort my posture out. Sorry for the sound. I'm so sorry, and I'm extremely unprofessional. I've not really streamed much before. You'll be surprised to hear. Done a couple of Maelstrom streams, which is some like pirate Morpeg thing, if that's how it's said, or maybe it's just multiplayer because it's not massive. But yeah, I've not really done streaming all too much so far. I mean, this is a disaster, isn't it? This is not going well. Let's gamble again if I can get into the actual gambling machine. But yeah, the ability to speak constantly is something I'm trying to pick up, so I thought I'd go for something I'm pretty familiar with. Of course, I can't jump. I completely forgot about that. Well done, me. So I think we're going to be rushing through this level somewhat, which is fine because this one isn't too bad to rush through in the grand scheme of things. Although I'm struggling with the analog stick. Can I use the D-pad? Let's try the D-pad instead. So yeah, I'm playing this on the Steam Sega emulator, which is completely official and legit, which is obviously lovely because I do like being legit. The games are minimally priced, like a few quid, maybe like £2 or so. I've had a nightmare there, haven't I? Oh dear. So yeah, there's absolutely no reason to not do that. The only issue you do have is with the ports you get with the nice upscale graphics and a couple of bug fixes and general fixes. Whereas this one is just like the actual classic Sonic 2, and it's kind of painful. Like the special stages were horrible to look at, really horrible to look at. The FPS is different, obviously. I see this boss still hasn't changed. That first hit, for some reason, the first hit on him, it takes him absolutely ages to recover. I mean, it looks like it's just hard to gauge with all of them, all the hits. Will you die? There we go, lovely, lovely stuff. Nice and simple if you've got Super Sonic through all these. I mean, can you just let me? Thank you. So yeah, it's not a hard game. I still think Sonic 1 is it's hard in its own way. It's surprisingly hard. I mean, is that a bug? You saw that, right? I was like spin dashing and jumping at the same time. Let's see how fast I did it again. I think I'm causing havoc with this. I don't know if I can. I'm pretty good at speed running, going quickly on the next level. That's the whole point of Sonic, though, right? You gotta go quick, gotta go fast. I mean, my controller is not conducive to going fast. Could be a problem. But Sonic, Poppy, my dog, has found a fly somewhere. Bless her. She's struggling after it. Yeah, not many levels are actually designed to go very fast. I think that's one of the big appeals of Sonic Mania, is that there are sections where Sonic is just like, maybe by aid of like a spring or something, but he just absolutely rockets through the levels. I think that's a big appeal of it, because you don't actually ever really see that in Sonic. One of the main examples I can think of would be Hydro City in Hydrocity, depending on what you want to say, but it's Hydro City. It's a city and it's water, so it's Hydro City. Yeah, when you go up and down those little sort of like roller coastery bits, and then jumping, you can't jump, I keep forgetting, and then you end up like running across the water. Those bits, they're pretty cool because you go really fast through there, but it's just the same segment, just repeated. Why am I doing this? Something you've got to be careful of here if you're Super Sonic is, if you jump and destroy this while in Super Sonic, because he's quite tall, you can actually get crushed, so you don't want to jump too early in that little segment, because you will die. That's an Ed Kirby guarantee. There's my name, good on me. Not that it really matters, you can find me if you try. For about 10 seconds. Yeah, Act 1 is done, which is wonderful. You're right, Popper? Yeah, you good? Right, let's see how fast we can do this. Not very fast, apparently, because I've already screwed that bit up. Jump over that bit, and yeah, it seems less responsive than my iPhone, which is ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what that was either. Terrible. Yeah, this is not going as well as I'd hoped. I'm like 10 seconds behind. But I guess it's not comparable. I mean, what? How did he know I was coming? This is a joke. Oh dear, I'm having a nightmare. I'm making myself look like a massive mug, aren't I? I was like, oh yeah, look at me go really fast, and then just abject failure constantly. Deary me. Right, up there. Up onto that guy. These lava bits are not really challenging. I think there's a couple of slightly more challenging ones if you're Tails or Knuckles, but yeah, on the whole, oh my word, I'm struggling with the lag. On the whole, not challenging in the slightest, particularly, which is a shame. But again, Sonic 1 is the hard one. I'm just going to accept quickness here, because that bit just takes way too long. Yeah, Sonic 1, it still hasn't occurred to me what the name of the zone is that's underwater in Sonic 1. I screwed that up as well. I mean, that's a bit of a joke, isn't it? Give me the ring! That could have been an unmitigated disaster. What's it called? So I gotta remember this. The name of the zone in Sonic 1 is underwater. Oh, what's it? Labyrinth Zone. There you go, there it is. That is a horrible zone. Like, one of the worst zones of all time. Just the constant fear of drowning horribly. The music on this zone is an absolute boss tune. And try not to get crushed, and try not to do stupid spin dash jump that I seem to keep doing, which I assume was a thing back on the original Sonic 2, but I don't recall it, to be totally honest. Don't get crushed by that. I hate little bugs on this level. Like, I mentioned horrible badniks the other day. Oh, you bugger. The seahorses in Oil Ocean Zone are a firm... I mean, what? are a firm non-favourite for me. And the cocoa monkey dudes, whatever they're called. Coconuts? Maybe just cocos, I'm not sure what they're called. In Emerald Hill Zone, I think are both surprisingly hard considering what they are. Especially the seahorse. Ready? Ready for this? Okay, I couldn't get through. I look like an idiot now, don't I? But yeah, the little glowing dudes, they're hard work. What are they called? Glowing dudes. They're not glowing dudes, like firefly things. Like, you have to be patient. Patience is definitely not something that should exist in a Sonic game. There's way too much platforming in these games sometimes. But we get through that level absolutely fine, as expected. I shouldn't really be having too many problems. I'm going to keep it fairly quiet because you never know. But I shouldn't have any real issues until the final boss. At that point I still shouldn't really have issues either, but you never know. You never know what I'm going to screw up, or if I'm going to get impatient, or if it's just vastly different compared to what I remember being on the Sega Mega Drive compared to the ports. So we will see. I know it's an absolute nightmare as Knuckles because you get impatient and you can't, unless you're, I'm not a pro. There are people that can like speed run this bad boy and take them out like just after they land the first time, but I'm not one of those people. So I have to be patient, and being patient with Knuckles is horrible. I mean, that wasn't good. Why does this keep happening to me? Oh, I've got to be careful in this version as well because Hidden Palace Zone isn't on it. There's a hole in the floor, and if you haven't played the port version, oh, I think it's this one coming up. Where are you? This one. So I think there's just spikes down there. Oh my word, I still almost found myself going through it. So on the port version, they added the Hidden Palace Zone, which they were initially going to put in the game and then just didn't, and I don't really blame them for it. I don't know if you played it and you like it, but I think it's a really horrible zone. But yeah, you can fall down there and get into the zone that way, and then you just skip the rest of this level. But on this version, it's just death. I think it's either just flat out death or spikes and no way back up, which is effectively death. That was easy. So much easier as Super Sonic, as most things are. Look at that, banging. Right, let's see if I can make him do the spin dash jump again. Yeah. Was that a thing back in the day? What was that? What was going on there? I don't know. Probably just random, strange bang. I hate this zone. I really, really, really hate this zone. I was semi-pumped to see it in Sonic Mania. I tried to avoid all info on... I mean, you can let me up? On the zones that were in Sonic Mania. I didn't want to know. I wanted to be surprised by it, but apparently that's easier on the port version as well. Let's just ignore that. Yeah, and then when you get boosted off into Oil Ocean, I was like, that's amazing, but oh, seriously, like, oh, fireworks. Why are fireworks going off? Yeah, I absolutely hate it. One of the zones I really, absolutely adored in Sonic Mania. I'll probably play Sonic Mania, either stream it or record it one day, so I probably shouldn't talk about it too much because I'll leave myself nothing to say. But because I kept myself away from it... Oh, jumping again. Lava Reef Zone. When that happened, and Lava Reef and Flying Battery. The transition from Studiopolis into Flying Battery, where it says Flying Battery returns, I know it sounds so stupid because it's a Sonic game, but I went absolutely crazy. I thought that was utterly superb. Just was completely unexpected. I loved it so much. Let me back up there. That's the faster way, I think. Yeah, love that. Love that game. There's a lot of levels on there I haven't played before because I didn't play Sonic CD. But I think like is Metallic Mad. I know they're in new zones as well, so I'm not sure what's new and what's just. I mean, okay, I don't know what's new and what's just zones I've not played before. But Metallic Madness, I think, is a Sonic CD zone, and it was really reminiscent of Scrap Brain Zone, which I didn't mind so much. Didn't particularly enjoy it, but it was fine. Didn't particularly enjoy the one with the plane as well. I can't remember what zone it's called. Mirage Saloon. I thought that was a bit rubbish. They're all really nice and really well made and really unique, which is pretty cool. Like the fact they put that much time and effort into making these zones is amazing, and they've all got their own thing. But yeah, I was not fussed at all by Mirage Saloon. That's even what it's called. Can't remember how Hydro City comes up, but enjoyed that. I seem to recall that's not like even like a transition. It's just you appear there. But I mean, Green Hill Zone's fun, but it gets used everywhere. Chemical Plant Zone was obviously enjoyed greatly. Like when you appear there and then the music starts, you're like, yes, yes. Possibly the greatest tune of all time. I mean, I didn't. What? Okay, fine. I didn't know you could do that. I think it stops you doing it on. Again, I go back to the port version so much. I think it stops you doing things like that on there. Bit of lag. Oh my word! It's the bloody seahorse dude. Oh, I hate him. I absolutely hate him. Oh no, there's more. Please don't hurt me. Oh, they are horrible. The worst badnik in any Sonic game that I can think of. I can't even think of any in Sonic 3 and Knuckles that are more horrible, or Sonic 1. If anyone ever sees this, let me know. But my word, I cannot think of anything worse than those seahorses. They spook you. I guess Metropolis Zone is horrible for those sorts of things, but equally you sort of expect them, so it's not so bad. Whereas this level is just not, it's not that difficult. I've lost a life on it, but ignore that. But they just appear, they're horrid. They are just, they're vile beasts, aren't they? Look at them. When they just pop through the floor, tell you what, I'm going to need some rings, because the boss in this level is not really conducive to allowing you rings. Oh no, oh you fool. You absolute buffoon. Don't get crushed. Good job, well done me. Got to go this way. Oh no. This has not gone well for me. So me talking about needing rings, and I've screwed up massively, haven't I? Supersonic, man. He's a curse. It's almost worth dropping it out of Supersonic before the boss just to make sure I've got rings just in case. Because I hate the way I was gonna say match engine. I've been playing too much Football Manager. Like how the oil works, because it sort of just like swallows you up, and you can fall through it once. If you're hitting Robotnik, you can like fall through the floor. Okay, well that's good. Good on me for just screwing that up massively. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5's not bad. I mean, 5's good. 5's as good as you're gonna get. There are some people who can do it first time, but I'm not interested in them because they're speedrunners. Oh man, that is horrible to look at. What is going on with his shield? It's pandemonium. The boss in this one, on Sonic Mania, I found genuinely difficult. I'll be honest. When I really concentrate, it was fine, but again, it's a patience thing. I just don't have patience to play these levels properly. Like in Sonic Mania, I lose my rings on more or less every single boss, pretty much on purpose, just to get through the boss faster. I love this level so much because it's an horrible, always horrible, isn't it? It is a rancid level, and they knew exactly what they were doing with this, and I love them for it. You gotta have some harder levels. People hate this level. I can see why. Ugh, avoided the crush, avoided that one. I played this one a few times while trying to go fast, not speedrun, but go fast, you know, break some times on the old online function. Ignore anything I'm saying about being good. I'm not good. Just I learn where some things are, apparently. But yeah, I'm more suited to Act 2, which I know my way around a bit more, but I obviously will get nowhere near the time I want to get on this version of the game, which is a shame. Oh, yeah, jump, of course. Completely forgot. I cannot jump anywhere. And also, on this level, you've got to be really careful not to crush yourself on these giant nuts, which sounds quite funny when I put it like that. But, yeah, massive nuts, absolutely huge, and they will crush you if you're supersonic and you're going too fast, you go up, and yeah, horrible. I think I was meant to go up there. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Yeah, I really wasn't I? You fool. Let's zoom up, this is probably faster. Then you got to be careful not to crush yourself on the one here, which is there. Lovely stuff. Lovely old job. Look at me go. I don't actually know the official way to get out of this level. I'll be totally honest. I sort of just blag it until I find the way through. Jump over these dudes. Why not? Go down there. Why not? Let's upset all these guys. Let's just peeve them off. Oh, right. I think it's over there, no? And then over there again. Lovely. That wasn't too bad. 153. That's all right. And next up is my favourite of the Metropolis acts. I'll try and go as fast as possible, but again, I don't do glitches, I don't do speed running, and I use the port. So we'll see what we can do. That's not a great start. Don't die. I'm pressing buttons, and he's not jumping. I don't know if the inputs are just slow, which they are. That's not as bad, but it's still pretty bad. Can you get a ring already? Yeah, this wouldn't normally have happened by now. Oh my word. I swear that's not normal either. I swear you're meant to go slower around that bit. Or up and down the little bobblies. It makes me realise how much extra work they put into the port. Oh no. Oh, I look like an absolute mug, don't I? I'm like, oh, look at me go, I'm so fast. But I'm really not. I'm really not fast at all. Go away! You can see what I'm trying to do. Oh, come off it! Just get out there, Sonic. Oh, oh dearie me. Can you just spin dash over here? Yes, you can, but you gotta watch out for this dude. Oh, you... Oh, this is an absolute joke, isn't it? This is an absolute joke. Oh, no, Ed. Come on, man. Oh, I'm looking like a mug on Twitch. I mean, is this serious? It's just not very responsive, is it? It's just not a very responsive game. Flaming hell. Oh my word. This is must be some kind of record for how many times you can lose your rings in the first 20 seconds of a level. This is a flaming joke, this is. Ugh. Right, get through here properly this time, please. Is that new? Is that new or old that it does or doesn't do that? Give me a ring. Even if you're in midair, that is crazy. Right, let me up. Let me get. Let me up there. My word. And now that one's going really slow. What? Oh, this is a. Oh. I'm pretty close to losing my rag on this. Maybe the original, I mean, I just said the second act's great. I love the second act. I'm really good at the second act. Like, maybe it was just because I've been playing it on a nice version of it. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I mean, come on. Jump over there, thank you. I mean, you saw that, right? Like, you saw me fall through the floor. Oh, this is a joke. Up there, hit that, jump over. Up there. Why not? That way, jump up here, jump up to that one. I mean, that was maybe quite embarrassing considering how much I was bigging myself up before. But yeah, have a lot of regret over saying that I was good at that before doing that. One day I will record me playing the port version and you'll be like, wow, he's actually okay at this game. Oh, until that day, you gotta put up with this. This is not the good way to go. None of them are a good way to go. I don't like Act 3. Act 3 is an abomination. Oh my word. That clearly scared me. Again, that's something else that doesn't happen on the port version. It normally one's down and one's up, but that was just mugging me off. Oh, that was scary. That was not nice. I didn't enjoy that. That was not funny. That was not a funny thing to do. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Never do that again. Right, up we go. I'm probably going to have to do Sonic 1 as well, not tonight. I'll try and do that all in one go as well, but it won't go particularly well because I won't get all the Chaos Emeralds. Go on, go Super Sonic. Yeah, there we go. There it is. What a shock. If you hit that little panel there that I had to jump on to get up here, I mean, is this right? What ends up happening is you actually like fall through it and have to go up again, and no one wants that. I think there's a couple of being crushed opportunities here somewhere, which again no one wants to see, but equally everyone wants to see because it'd be quite funny. Nice bit of platforming there. Well done me. Well done me completing a child's game. Oh, can you get crushed in there? I don't think you can. Oh, come off it. Ah. This game is mugging me off big time. And I'm going to run out of rings before the boss. This little nut here, this one takes an absolute age if you're not in Super Sonic or have two player. It's horrible. And there are potentials to like fall off and die as well, which nobody wants to see. I need more rings because I can't really do this boss. Why was he moving around? He never... Why does this keep happening to me? Right, okay, I am flat out going to wait because there are rings at the end of this and I would rather go to the boss with some rings than have no rings. So hold on a second. There we go. Right, you can do this very quickly. I'm just going to try and hit him and just not think about it too much. That went well. I mean, I definitely picked up a ring. I definitely picked up at least one ring. I swear I saw it flash up. If not, I was standing on the ring for a good few seconds there. This level has mugged me off massively. I thought I was going to be fine on this game, and now I'm looking at the amount of lives I have. I'm not so sure anymore. That was a great hit though. Good on me. Well done me. I wasn't paying attention that time. Oh, hello. That was interesting. Go and get your ring, mate. Jeez Louise. Also, I wasn't concentrating. Almost got hit by the little thing. I mean, it's just gone. It's gone. It's literally just gone. It's gone through the floor, so nothing stupid now, Ed. Ugh. I'm so good at Sonic. I'll play Sonic on Twitch. Because I'm good at that game. I'm not going to do it at all. He's got 5 lives going into bloody wing chase majig flying zone, whatever it's called. Died countless times. It's not good, is it? It is not good. Sky chase zone. I knew it was something. I mean, it had to be something. I think you can perish on this level by falling off the plane if you are Super Sonic. That's happened to me a few times, at least on the port version. Because you end up going too fast and Tails doesn't keep up, which is just vile. I was also recording on my phone. Oh, one of the times I played a port version. Maybe I'll put a highlights package together at some point. It's probably not worth it because I'm not really funny enough while playing Sonic. And no one really looks for Sonic anymore, but I'd do it for me. After the boss in this level, I was Super Sonic and for whatever reason, he travelled too far on like the platform you fall down to. I mean, can you stop rolling, please? And I ended up doing the weird balancing thing when you're on the edge of a ledge or something, and he jumped off, and I can't really describe it. Basically, I jumped onto the plane at a weird angle. He was like too far forwards on the plane, and then when he went to jump onto Robotnik's ship, Sonic, he just completely missed it and fell to his death. It was amazing. If I had a way to show you, but it's on my phone. And alas, I can't hold my phone up to my webcam because I did that once before to try and get some more light on it, and it made it go all weird coloured. I was scared I broke it. It fixed itself. Someone cleverer than I will tell me why it's not a good idea to do it. But I haven't done it again, obviously. But yeah, this zone is pretty straightforward, provided you don't turn supersonic and have a bad time, or lose all your rings, which is, I guess, possible to do as well, but you're pretty hard pressed to do it. Let's take down Turtle Dude number 1, get a couple of ringy ding dings. Not there's any point to it. Yeah, down you go, get some. And then onwards to, not Flying Battery Zone, don't tell me, Wing Fortress? Yeah. On that bit I think you're meant to be like running forwards. I don't know why I go over that bit because you want those rings really. Especially if you're going to do the level as fast as possible, which by my reckoning means going and getting these rings here. Oh, of course I have to jump now, don't I? Yeah. Oh, Ed, you buffoon. You're not thinking this through at all, are you? But it's not too bad, because normally you just lose rings here if you don't, and then jump through, and Bob's your uncle. You wait for these to open up. I think I could probably make it now. In fact, let's go for it. Yeah. Over there. I was just going through the floor then. That was a worry. No one wants to see that. Over that guy. Over that guy. Look at that. Actually sort of looked like I knew what I was doing there. And this boss is incredibly easy with Supersonic. I don't think you can get crushed by the flying things. I feel like you can, but you can't on the port version. I can't hear the boss though, which is interesting. Probably one of the issues with emulating. And there is a life over here, which is obviously going to be incredibly useful coming up, because no doubt I'll die a million times. Let's try and see if I can repeat that. No, I can't repeat it. Yeah, Sonic, he sort of ran off the edge. That was it. He ran off the edge here and happened to land on the plane. But he was like right on the corner of it and like doing his wobbly animation. It was really strange. And then when he came to like jumping up here, he just fell. It was amazing. I've never seen it before, especially on the port version, because I seem to have got rid of a lot of glitches and bugs, but not that one clearly. But we are making our way up to the end of the game, hopefully. Hopefully I manage it, because if I lose all my lives, then yeah, I'm not replaying much of it, so let's hope one of my 6 lives will get me to the end of the game on the Death Egg Zone. I'm nervous. I'm normally fine at this level, but with how the rest of this playthrough is going, I'm a bit nervous. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? I left that a little close. That was stupid. I jumped way too early. I've got all the time in the world. There's no need to be stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a bit of an audio delay. Right, fine, okay. So, sorry, the commentary's disappearing. I'm tense. I'm very tense. Oh, I don't like it. Please don't kill me. 1. That was easy. That's basically it, because I'm panicking massively about the emulator screwing me over. So let's keep it simple for now until I get a bit more confidence. It's not a hard game, Ed. I'm not getting him there either. Oh my god. I completely messed that up. Panic stations. Absolute panic stations. Right, I know I can get him when he's walking here, but the fear is very real that I'm not going to make it. I could have got him there as well. I could get him in many places, but let's just end the game, shall we? That's the most important thing right now. Because, yeah, you can get him there. One's fine, I suppose. I'm not a pro. This is an embarrassment. Anyone who, if anyone ever watches this, or if anyone's come to watch Sonic 2, I haven't checked to see if anyone's watching this. I'm sorry. It's not good quality. It's kind of a normal person playing it. Potato quality, some would say. I do look a bit like a potato in my recent haircut. Did it myself. You can probably tell because it looks like an aberration. You can sod off. There we go, lovely. Lovely old job. So we managed it. Okay, do I... Okay, cool. I don't know what I did there, but fine. So the end of the game. What a game it is, right? Sonic 2. Some people like really prefer this to... Some people think this is like the best Sonic game. And each their own, but I just find Sonic 3 and Knuckles has a lot more depth. I guess some people would say, oh, it's 2 games. It's not 2 games, is it? It's just, it's not. So, don't even pretend. Yeah, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my game of choice by an absolute mile. I am familiar with that game because I played it on the port so many times. I mean, it's going really slow now for whatever reason. Why is it? Is it always that slow? Why is it so slow sounding? Are you okay? Sonic? Is it always that slow? I'm gonna have to check this out now. No, it's slowed down too much. I love it. Something's gone drastically wrong there. Oh, superb. And as with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the classic like roll call with music at the end. I love it. The only thing I don't love is the fact you don't get any stuff in the background. Because I think Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Sonic 1... No, Sonic 3 and Knuckles you just see Sonic flying, or whoever you're playing as flying along. And Sonic 1 you see stuff going on in the background, but you don't see anything in Sonic 2, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, the best tune of all time, Chemical Plant Zone? Quite possibly. I'm going to remove that bit so I can hear myself. It is quite late, my kids only just got off to sleep like an hour ago, crazy. 10:30, living the life, man. This one's Hidden Palace Zone for those that haven't played it before. The music to it anyway. What I was interested in seeing as well, I mean £1 for every time I've said port on this stream, but on that version when the Death Egg crashes you can see Knuckles' eyes in the bush, and I don't remember seeing that on the Sonic 2 version, but I haven't played the Sega Mega Drive version. But I haven't played the Sega Mega Drive version for how many years. And I know you could get it on 360 and stuff like that. I did play it and complete it on 360, but I didn't really look out for the ending at all because I knew that the Death Egg crashed. So it'll be really interesting to see if they still have it here. Because I think Knuckles was planned to be in this game initially. I might be wrong there. Yeah, we'll find out in a minute. I don't know what music this is. I think some of it's from the Versus stuff, like the 2-player. Which again, I've not played for maybe like 20 years or more. Probably more, my word. I'm an old man now. I'll be 29 soon. I don't know if you saw me when I was sad, I sort of caught myself in my little... Because I've got the stream up to make sure that everything's working fine. Yeah, when I was sad in Metropolis Zone, I went like that. That's a little balding spot. But yeah, not even 29 yet. Sad times. People like Harry Kane captaining their country to a World Cup quarter-final, which I'm pumped for, but me, balding, sitting, playing Sonic 2. Here's the Sonic music. Superb. Oh, I love it. It's so great. I wish I was wearing my Sonic merchandise. I've got a t-shirt, I've got... Oh. Well. I mean, is that the original ending? So, the actual Sonic 2 port is its own ending, it transpires. Bit disappointing. So, well, that's it really for the stream. I mean, I've got 2 viewers. One's me, the other's probably Luke, put it on the background, bless him, because he's a good lad. But yeah, this will go on my YouTube channel, just how not to play the game occasionally. And if you've enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I'll probably be playing some of the other Sonic games prior to Sonic Mania Plus coming out, which is really soon actually, isn't it? So I need to go on it. Probably need to do some Sonic 1. Maybe pull some of my highlights over from the port and stick that in a video or something. But yeah, hopefully be doing some Sonic Mania as well. I know people will be doing it. I'm not expecting tracks on it necessarily, but it gives me an excuse to play it. For whatever reason, I mean, I guess it makes sense. My wife lets me play video games more when I'm recording them and enjoying them. So yeah, it's all good. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. And now to find the button to turn this all off. I think this is it. Bye!